I'm Bill Brodsky, and I'm the Executive Chef, Food and Beverage Director of Oquasit Resort and Golf Club, and welcome to CapeCodFineDining.com. Today we're going to be preparing a dish from our signature restaurant, 28 Atlantic, and we're going to cook some caramelized Dayboat Scallops with porcini mushroom ravioli, truffle tarragon cream sauce, and micro arugula. To start, we're going to take some nice, beautiful U10, which means they're large scallops, and we're going to pat them dry, and then we're going to season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. For this preparation, I prefer kosher salt and white pepper. Okay? We're going to come over here to our saute pan, and to it we're going to add a little bit of clarified butter. And you can see that the butter is smoking a little bit. That's what you want. And we're going to delicately put these scallops into the pan. This is one of our more popular dishes on the menu. People tend to really like the sweetness of the scallops. And the key to caramelization is not to do anything to these scallops, but simply just let them sear without touching them or disturbing them. And what I mean by caramelize is we're going to convert all the starches in the scallop into sugar. So it's going to have a nice golden brown color to it. As these scallops are searing, we're going to take our porcini mushroom ravioli and we're going to drop them into some boiling water. And these scallops look like they're just about ready for a turn. And what you're looking for is a nice golden brown color to them. See that? And we're going to sear the backside of these scallops for approximately 30 seconds. We put a little butter in the bottom of a pie pan, and we're just going to put this into the oven with the scallops in it. And this will go in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes at 400 degrees. Okay? While this pan is cooling down a little bit, we're going to make our little pan sauce. So, we're going to add a little bit of shallot, and we're going to add a little garlic, and we're going to deglaze this pan, which means we're going to pull off all those flavors of the seared scallop, which you see in there, with a little bit of white wine. Just going to scrape off the remnants, and all that flavor is going to go into our finished sauce. Okay? We're now going to let this sauce reduce, and we're going to add to it a little bit of heavy cream. We're going to let this cream reduce by half. While we're doing that, we're going to pull out our cooked raviolis, and you just want to cook them until they're al dente, meaning that they're firm to the touch. I put a little salt into this water just to add a little extra flavor. And I'm just going to hold these raviolis right here until this sauce is finished, and we can give them a quick reheat in the sauce. As our sauce and scallops are cooking, we're going to saute off some mushrooms. Just going to turn our heat up here. And actually, we'll pull those scallops out. Make sure they're ready now. And we're just going to put these on a little paper plate. Our sauce is nicely reducing, and we're going to add in our mushrooms to our saute pan. To this mixture, we're going to add a little bit of shallot and a little bit more garlic. We'll season this up with some salt and pepper as well. And our sauce looks to be at a nice consistency right now. Okay. To this sauce, we're going to add a little dash of truffle oil. Truffles are tubers, which have a real pungent smell and flavor to them. And we're going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Just a little bit to bind it up. We're going to add to this some chopped tarragon. And then we're going to just mix this mixture all together and let it cook together. At this point in the game, we can add our raviolis and let them reheat in the sauce. And we're just going to turn this off and concentrate on our mushrooms. As the mushrooms are cooking, we're going to add a little mixed chopped herb, which is a little thyme, tarragon, parsley, and a little bit of chive. And we're going to turn that off and let it sit as well. We're now ready to assemble the plate. First step in the process, and we're going to arrange the raviolis just off center of the plate. And we're going to shingle them on top of each other. Just like so. We're now going to arrange our scallops on the plate. These are some beautiful scallops. This is that juice I was talking about. We're going to add this back to the sauce. And then we're going to re-sauce the top of the raviolis. You don't need a lot of sauce because it's pretty intensely flavored. We're then going to take our mushrooms and we're going to add these on top of the raviolis like such. Just top it nicely like so. And to finish the dish, we have two garnishes. Our first garnish is micro arugula, so just like regular sized arugula, but very small size. I'm just going to make a nice little stripe on the plate to continue with the aesthetic theme. And then to this, we're going to drizzle a little bit of herb oil all around the plate. And this is our dish: caramelized Dayboat scallops with porcini mushroom ravioli, sauteed shimeji mushrooms, and micro arugula. Thank you for joining me today. It was my pleasure cooking for you. And thank you for joining us at CapeCodFineDining.com.